The sun's sinking low past the canyon line, painting gold on this heart of mine. Another day, riding fences alone. Another night in a house not home, boot heels echo on the wooden floor. Your laughter ain't here anymore. Just a shadow stretching across the ground, and cowboy tears at sundown. They say a man like me don't cry, but they ain't seen this western sky. Cowboy tears at sundown fall without a sound, like tumbleweeds rolling through this town. When the love you had ain't around, hat pulled low so no one sees what the dust keeps hiding in me. Yeah, the toughest hearts can drown in cowboy tears at sundown. Your boots still sit by the bedroom door, like you might walk in once more. That old porch swing still sways, like it remembers better days. We build our dreams on open land, with cows, turfs, and steady hands. But promises can't hold their ground when the wind comes blowing down. I've rode wild horses, faced the rain, but losing you's a different kind of pain. Cowboy tears at sundown, bears they hit the ground, like whiskey poured on sacred ground, where love was once unbound. The sky turns red like a wounded flame, calling softly out your name. A lonely rider's only crown is cowboy tears at sundown. Maybe tomorrow I'll saddle up strong, ride like nothing ever went wrong. Maybe I'll laugh like I used to do, like I never lost you. But when that horizon starts to fade and the daylight slips away, that's when the truth comes around. Cowboy tears at sundown fall when no one's around. A hardened man on sacred ground, where lost love still is found. Stars come out one by one, but they can't outshine what's done. Till the sun don't rise in this town, there'll be cowboy tears at sundown. So if you see a lone rider slowing down when the sky turns amber brown, he ain't praying, he ain't weak, he's just missing what he couldn't keep. With cowboy tears at sundown. found your letter on the windowsill. Smelled of whiskey, ink and will. The words were faded, torn by time, but every line still read like rhyme.
You wrote of love and dreams we shared, and how you hoped I still cared.
Letters from the old saloon, underneath the silver moon. Your handwriting shakes in every line, a ghostly voice from another time. Letters from the old saloon, sing a bittersweet old tune. I raise my glass to the love we knew. Every word still feels so true.
The band was playing that same old song, the one we danced to all night long. The floorboards creak, the lights burn dim, and I could almost feel your skin.
The bartender said, son, you stay too late, but I can't outrun this twist of fate. Letters from the old saloon, underneath the silver moon. Your handwriting shakes in every line, a ghostly voice from another time. Letters from the old saloon, sang a bittersweet old tune. I raise my glass to the love we knew. Every word still feels so true. Now the paper's worn, the ink has bled, but your words still live inside my head.
Letters from the old saloon,
Still hum that same old tune.
through the whiskey haze and midnight gloom.
I hear your heart across the room,
Yeah, letters from the old saloon.
still whisper me in. The day is fading, the sky turns gold. Another story left untold. My horse is tired, my spirit's worn, but peace is found where dreams are born.
The evening wind is whispering low, telling me it's time to let it go. With
Cowboy heart at sunset, I ride where memories roam. The open plains still hold my name, even when I'm far from home. Every shadow fades to silence as the red sky melts away. A cowboy heart at sunset still beats for yesterday.
the firelight flickers, the night draws near. I raise my cup to the ones not here. The stars remind me I'm not
twilight hums a gentle tune. Beneath the glow of a western moon, with a cowboy heart at sunset, I ride where memories roam. The open plains still hold my name, even when I'm far from home. Every shadow fades to silence as the red sky melts away. A cowboy heart at sunset still beats for yesterday. Through every storm and dusty trail, I've learned that love will never fail. The road is long, but I'll be fine as long as the sunset still shines.
With a cowboy heart at sunset, I ride where memories roam. The open plains still hold my name, even when I'm far from home.
And when my journey's ended and the daylight slips away, my cowboy heart at sunset will rest in golden rays. Yeah, my cowboy heart at sunset
still beats in the fading light.
There's a circle of stones by the riverside where we'd sit till the stars got wide. Crackling wood and the sky so clear, those were the best days of the year. Your laughter danced in the amber light like sparks drifting into the night. We swore that flame would never change, but nothing ever stays the same. Smoke rose up like our wild dreams. Now it's gone, like it's never been. When the campfire fades away and the embers turn to gray, all that's left are memories burning soft inside of me. We were young, we were brave, chasing sparks we couldn't save. Love was bright but couldn't stay. When the campfire fades away, your boots beside mine in the sand, your fingers laced inside my hand. We talked about the open road and towns we'd never know. But morning came like it always does, reality louder than love. You packed your dreams into that truck, left me staring at the dust ashes fall where flames once grew, kinda like me and you. When the campfire fades away and the sky turns cold and gray, I still hear your whisper low in the crackle of that glow. Every spark that used to fly now just flickers in my mind. Wish I found the words to say before the campfire faded away. Maybe somewhere down the line you'll think about we'd never leave too soon. But flames don't fight the wind too long. They burn bright and they're gone. When the campfire fades away and the night still stops the day, I'll still be right here in that place, seeing fire in your face. If there's a flame we couldn't save, I'd relight it through the rain just to feel that heat again before the campfire fades. Now it's just smoke in the air, an empty circle, no one there. But in my heart it still remains, that fire before it fades.
The day is fading, the sky turns gold.
Another story left untold.
My horse is tired, my spirit's worn,
but peace is found where dreams are born. The evening wind is whispering low, telling me it's time to let it go. With a cowboy heart at sunset, I ride where memories roam.
the open plains still hold my name.
Even when I'm far from home, every shadow fades to silence as the red sky melts away.
A cowboy heart at sunset still beats for yesterday.
The firelight flickers, the night draws near.
I raise my cup to the ones not here.
The stars remind me I'm not alone.
This saddle's life is all I've known.
The twilight hums a gentle tune beneath the glow of a western moon. With a cowboy heart at sunset, I ride where memories roam.
The open plains still hold my name.
Even when I'm far from home, every shadow fades to silence as the red sky melts away.
A cowboy heart at sunset still beats for yesterday.
Through every storm and dusty trail,
I've learned that love will never fade.
the road is long, but I'll be fine as long as the sunset still shines. With a cowboy heart at sunset, I ride where memories roam.
The open plains still hold my name.
Even when I'm far from home,
And when my journey's ended and the
cowboy heart at sunset
will rest in golden rays.
Yeah, my cowboy heart at sunset still beats in the fading light. There's a wooden desk by the window frame where the wild wind whispers your name. Ink-stained hands and a heart laid bare, writing words to the empty air. Fields of gold stretch endlessly, but they don't mean much without you and me. Every sunset feels the same since you left this prairie plain. I fold these pages carefully, like somehow they'll bring you back to me. Letters from a lonely prairie, written slow and ordinary. Every line holds a memory of who we were and used to be. I send my love on a midnight breeze through endless skies and rustling trees, but all that comes back to me are letters from a lonely prairie. The barn still creaks like it did back then, when we were more than just best friends. Your laughter echoes in the yard, like it's trying to mend this broken heart. I tell you about the crops and rain, how not much here has really changed, except there's silence where you'd be, walking barefoot next to me. I sign my name with trembling hands, wishing you'd somehow understand. Letters from a lonely prairie, full of truth and temporary. Every word's a plea, you see, for you to come back home to me. I seal the envelope at pain and send it down that old dirt lane, but the only thing that stays with me are letters from a lonely prairie. Maybe you found a city light brighter than our country nights. Maybe you found someone new who gives you what I couldn't do. Still I write though there's no reply. I guess hope's the last thing to die. Letters from a lonely prairie, torn between brave and weary. Every tear falls quietly on paper stained with memory. If love can cross these open plains and ride the wind through storm and rain, then maybe one day you will see these letters from a lonely prairie. Till then I'll sit by this window frame, whisper softly your sweet name with faint regret and faded dreams. on this wild and silent prairie scene. The fire's glow is soft and low, and through the window drifts the snow. My boots are dusty from the road, but here's the place I call my home.
Every mile I've left behind leads me back to peace of mind.
Boots by the fireplace, stories in the flames embrace. Whiskey warms this lonely soul while time stands still, the night unfolds. The road was long, the fight was tough, but love like this is strong enough. Boots by the fireplace, I'm finally where I'm meant to stay.
There's a photo hanging by the chair, a memory frozen, still right there. Her smile reminds me I'm not alone. This cabin's heart is turned to stone.
But when that fiddle starts to play, the pain just slowly fades away. Boots by the fireplace, stories in the flames embrace. Whiskey warms this lonely soul while time stands still, the night unfolds. The road was long, the fight was tough, but a love like this is strong enough. Boots by the fireplace, I'm finally where I'm meant to stay.
Now the snow keeps falling slow,
And I thank the stars for all I know.
boots by the fireplace, dreams still dance in this quiet place. The world outside just fades away as my heart learns how to stay. Yeah.
Boots by the fireplace, and the fire burns my name. The sun goes down on another dusty town. Boots are warm and my heart's been found in the smoke of bars and the sound of strings. I've been chasing ghosts of younger things. Every mile's a memory, every scar's a name. In this cowboy life, nothing stays the same. So pour me a shot of the life I've seen, down the trail of dust and whiskey dreams, where love once burned and the fire still gleams. In the ashes of my dust, whiskey dreams. She left a letter by the old oak tree, said, "Cowboy, don't you wait for me." Now her words still echo through the plains, like a lonely tune that calls my name. And the wind still hums that melody of what we were and what'll never be. So pour me a shot of the life I've seen, down the trail of dust and whiskey dreams, where love once burned and the fire still gleams. In the ashes of my dust, whiskey dreams. I've played my songs for the stars above. I lost my youth, but I found my love. Every tear I've shed on this endless road has turned to gold in the tales I've told. And when I ride into that final dawn, they'll say the cowboy soul rides on. So pour me a shot of the life I've seen, down the trail of dust and whiskey dreams, where hearts don't break, they just fade in between the echoes of dust and whiskey dreams. Yeah, the dust will settle, the whiskey will fade, but the songs I've sung will never age. 'Cause out in the west, where freedom beams, I'll live forever in my whiskey dream. There's a road of gold beneath the setting sun, where the dust still glows when the day is done. Every mile behind me tells a tale of a heart that rode through the wind and hail. Faces fade, but the feelings stay on these golden trails that guide my way. Down the golden trails of memory, where the past still whispers soft to me. Every tear, every smile I see lives forever on that open sea. Through the years and the pain I've known, those golden trails still lead me home. There's a worn out hat and an old guitar that has seen more nights than the northern star. I've played for love, I've played for grace, and left my footprints in time's embrace. The songs I've sung still carry me through the echoes of what used to be. down the golden trails of memory, where the past still whispers soft to me. Every tear, every smile I see lives forever on that open sea. Through the years and the pain I've known, those golden trails still lead me home. The prairie wind still calls my name, in a voice so sweet yet never the same. The firelight flickers in the night's cold air, and I see your face still waiting there. No matter how far my soul may roam, the golden trails will bring me home. Down the golden trails of memory, where my heart still rides so endlessly. Through the rain, through the storm and sea, I find my peace where the past sets free. Every dream I lost, every love I've known, shines like gold, leading me home. Now the stars burn bright above the plain, and I hum that old refrain. Though the world keeps changing endlessly, I'll walk forever on the trails of memory. Day grows dim, the sky turns gold. Another story softly told. The dust still dances on the plain where I once rode through wind and rain. The saddle creaks, my shadow's long, the trail's long. The trail still hums its farewell song. The last sunset trail, I'm riding slow, where the wild winds fade and the river flows. Every mile's a memory, every side tale, as I ride down the last sunset trail. The canyon walls are painted red, like echoes of the words you said. The nightbird sings a tune so clear, reminding me what brought me here. The stars appear, the light grows pale, I'm heading down. I'm heading down the last sunset trail. The last sunset trail, I'm riding slow, where the wild winds fade and the rivers flow. Every mile's a memory, every side tale, as I ride down the last sunset trail. The fire of youth has burned away, but peace is found where shadows play. I've seen the highs, I've known the lows, now it's time to see where the horizon goes. The wind still calls, heart won't fail to follow down the last sunset trail. The last sunset trail, so calm, so wide, where dreams and ghosts of the past reside. In the glow of the fading veil, I'll rest at last on the sunset trail. So if you hear that lonesome tune riding slow beneath the moon, just know my spirit will prevail, forever riding the last sunset trail.